up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all of the ages, even the old ones, or even the old children? That's what we're going to take care of. Let me set up my Instagram real quick, and then we'll get the show started. We'll get the show on the road. Happy birthday. No, I don't think it's anybody's birthday. It might be, but I'm sure it's somebody's birthday, but just give me a sec. Let me get this going. Okay, here we go. Almost there, guys. Y'all just have to be patient with me because I was setting up everything. A flat tire. There we go. Boom. Now we got the IG. The IG is on there, and thank you so much. Sorry, guys. Lori for liking the stream. Thank you so much, Lori, for liking the stream. Oopsies. We don't want to knock that all the way over now. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we got the IG stream going. IG stream is on. Everything is on. Everybody's ready to rock and roll. I hope everybody's ready to go. Everybody ready to go. I think I feel it in my bones that we're ready to go. Thank you, Lori, for going on and liking the page. I hope that you had a great weekend. Hey, bub, what's going on, Ryan Lefebvre? Hey, bub, you missed a great XWA Rumble. Yeah, I know that I missed a great XWA Rumble, but I had my own problems that I was dealing with this weekend because I did have a show to get to on Sunday, but unfortunately, I had a little bit of a blowout. And that's just one of the things that happens. It just always happens, but there's not much you can do about it. All you can do is stay as prepared as possible, and then adapt as you go. But we'll get into that as we go. It was a really good weekend. Finished the show. We finished the week off last week with a fun-ass board game episode where me and Aunt Rhonda were going after each other. The first board game that we ever had, the first ever board game matches that we ever had, it was me and Dreama facing each other at Jenga. And we played 2 games. So, George Lambert, Fix-A-Flat is your friend. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nope. Fix-A-Flat did nothing. I stopped in at Fix-A-Flat, and that did nothing. That did nothing. But it wasn't actually the tire. It ended up being something else. What's up, Rick? How are you, brother? And thank you for liking the stream as well. And guys, if you can, while we're here right at the beginning of the show, if you can, go on and click that like button or that share button or that subscribe button or any of those types of buttons that show that you support the show, because we just need to push it out to the algorithm, guys. Y'all know that. That's the algorithm. That's the algorithms talking. The algorithms, we just got to try to work with the algorithms. That's all we can. Shit. We got to try to work with the algorithms, and the algorithms ain't working with us all the time. What's up, Heather Cole? Good to see you. I'm glad that you're here to join us on our first episode of the week. Happy Tuesday, Heather. Michigan Girl said, I'm always ready. Well, if you're ready, then I'm ready too. Let's get it rolling, baby. Let's get it rolling. Yeah, George, it was basically a whole thing. It was a whole thing. But I did get a little bit of content from it. So Caesar and I, Ryo, if you guys know the professional wrestler Ryo, he and I were actually going to make the trip down up to close to Pittsburgh to wrestle for one of my friend's promotions up there. And the plan was to get up there nice and early. And I had it all scheduled out. I had it all planned out properly. And it was just a mess. It was just a mess. But we finished off last week with a very, very fun episode of the board game battles where I battled Aunt Rhonda. So the last episode I battled Dreama. Well, the first ever episode where we had a board game session, I battled Dreama, and it was Jenga. And Jenga's kind of one of those games that you have to be there for. You can't necessarily just kind of play along. But this was a cool experiment because I'd never done this before. Now I realize it has to be a thing that people do online. People have to go online and then they have to like play against people online. Like they have to. Because while we were getting set up, a couple of the guys on the chat were like, "Hey, why don't we play too?" So then we had like everybody. We had like two of the guys from the stream going, "Hey, burn, burn." We had a couple of the guys from the stream representing one of the green and yellow, and then I had to represent the blue, and Aaron had the red, or vice versa. Whoever had the colors had the colors. But I thought it was really cool because we played a 4-person game of Sorry with only 2 people here. So it was just me and Aunt but then we also had 2 other people playing as well. So I definitely got a few ideas. I don't know if I really want to go too much in the board game route. I might do that. That might just be like a fun thing where we have to, if like me and my friends are having an argument, that's like a fun way to figure out who's going to win that argument, is to have a board game competition on the internet so that everyone can see, so that you can prove and everybody knows that that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what you were trying to do. So anyway, onward to this damn flat. I mean, you know, and George mentioned Fix-A-Flat. And Fix-A-Flat will get you out of a hole majority of the time. Majority of the time, Fix-A-Flat doesn't do too bad. It's actually pretty damn good. It'll help you out. But the problem is, if the hole is throughout the whole tire, there's not much you can do. If the tire is dry rotted, there's not much you can do. And if the air nozzle is cracked, there's not much you can do. So my tire was old, but it didn't have any leaks coming from the actual tires. So I didn't really think much of it. So every now and then I have to put in air in this specific tire. So I did take a mental note of it, and I knew that it does lose air, but it didn't lose air that fast. It wasn't that big of a deal. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to make it last for as long as I can. I'm just going to make it last. Let me just do my best. I'm going to try to make it last. Let me see if I can make it last. And I made it last a pretty long time. I think I got it to go about 2 weeks. That baby lasted about 2 weeks. And then on the way up, we were supposed to go, it was about a 3-hour drive. We were going to meet up about an hour out, an hour away from my place, an hour away from Caesar's place, because Caesar lives out of the way and I live out of the way. So we had a midpoint to meet up at, and then we would have 2 hours to drive. So we drove our hour there, but on that hour drive, on my way there, I realized that I was losing pressure out of my tire crazy fast. Crazy fast. It was ridiculously fast, and I don't understand why. Like, what the hell is going on here? Why is all of a sudden I'm losing air? I'm losing crazy air, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what do I do? What do I do now? So I stopped and I put some more air into it and then started going. And I can see the pressure gauge just drop. As soon as I put that air in it, I put it up to like 40 PSI. As soon as I got back into the car, it was at 38. And I was like, damn, maybe the sensors, maybe there's like a difference in the sensors reading each other, maybe. Nope. Headed on down the road. It was down to 35 after 10 minutes, down to 30 after another 20 minutes. And then I'm starting to think like, holy shit, I've got a problem here. I have a problem here. I need to get some Fix-A-Flat stat. So I drive in. I get to a Wawa or a Sheetz. I think it was Sheetz. I'm pretty sure it was Sheetz because I got some food there. And I put some air into the tire. I get some gas, and we start going again. And I'm like, okay, if this happens again, I have to find an AutoZone, and I'm going to get some Fix-A-Flat so that we don't have to worry about it. Not that big of a deal. So we start going. I start losing air, and I'm like, okay, God, we gotta stop. We gotta stop and get a Fix-A-Flat. We gotta at least get a Fix-A-Flat, and we can roll. So I stopped, got a Fix-A-Flat. I got like the big can too, where you could just fill that bitch up like it's nothing, and then keep rolling. I just wanted to fill that baby up and keep rolling, and then I would get rid of the tire later. I don't care. Fix-A-Flat's not even good for a tire. It's not good for your rims. It's not good for you in general. But I was desperate, so I needed to do something. I needed to do something, and that was what I figured that I was going to do. So we stop at an AutoZone. I get the Fix-A-Flat. I put it in the Fix-A-Flat. Now it's going. It's going all in there, and I'm getting excited because though I emptied that whole can into the tire, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I think we're gonna be good, baby. We're still gonna get there early. We're gonna get there early. We're good to go. get back on the road, start going. We're still losing pressure. We're still losing pressure. And now I'm thinking, like, what the hell, man? What do I do now? There's not much. I don't know what the hell I actually can do. There's like, I don't have many options now. Okay, now what are my options? What the hell are my options? I don't know what the options are, man. That's the complicated thing about it. We're stuck. I'm on the way to a show. I have to do this goddamn show, and it's just not working, you know? Watching Ryan, watching you on YouTube with Mom, laughing my ass off. I showed Mom the picture of us, and she's like, "That's him." What? I don't look like me? I don't look like me? Come on. What's up, Tail Spengle? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? I'm doing really good. I'm just complaining about having a blowout this past weekend. I had a wrestling show Sunday that I needed to do out towards Pittsburgh, and I got about halfway there, and the goddamn tire went out on me. And then from that point till this past today, I was just worried about trying to find a tire and then firing a air nozzle and all kinds of shit. So it was just a bunch of running around and trying to figure things out from Sunday and Monday. It was just a mess. But give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to hashtag IHTP, and then we'll continue. Alrighty then. WB Kids reactions first. You're not first. Remember, 1 in line to be the mod. You have such a good build and muscle. Well, thank you, Tailspin. You need to go to my YouTube because then you'll be able to keep up with all the workouts and you'll be able to keep up with all the other crazy shit that I got going on over there. So if you're into that type of stuff, go to my YouTube page. Or Instagram. I have a lot of the weightlifting stuff going on over there as well. So you'll be able to see a good bit of the good bit of the stuff. Weightlifting stuff, working out stuff, trying to keep in shape stuff, motivational stuff. I'm going to start doing a lot of like motivational talks and those types of stuff like that. Thank you so much. Sengo is family name. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Awesome, man. Awesome. Man or woman, sorry, whatever. I don't mean to, frame you into whatever social box society means to frame you into. I'm just trying to chit-chat with people. Anyway, so we started heading out again. So the Rumble saw surprises from Gangrel, Mike Bennett, JTG, Chris Masters won the Rumble. Thank you, Ryan. That was the XWA Rumble this past weekend. So if you guys want to go back and see that, you guys can go check that out. Ryan was there, and Ryan had a good time. So that's the XWA Rumble. Y'all can check that out. How much to wrestle for my wrestling show? Well, what's your wrestling show, buddy? Talib, do you have Instagram? I do. At Endgame Jordane. At Endgame_Jordane, I think it is. Or you can just look up Paul Jordane. Paul Jordane's in there. I got an Endgame Jordane Facebook. I got all the internet stuff except for Snapchat. I don't have a Snapchat. I do have a TikTok. I have an Instagram, TikTok. I got a Twitter. Twitter, Endgame Jordane. Twitter is at Endgame Jordane. You can find me there. And I do shit. I meant to put those in the links. So I'll start putting on my live streams. I'll start putting links up to all my different social medias and stuff because I realized I don't have that, and then I get a lot of people asking me, and I'm like, shit, go to the description, but I don't have it in the description because I don't think about it. So I'll put that on there as well, but it's Endgame Jordane Twitter, Endgame Jordane Instagram. What is your TikTok? I think it's Paul Jordane. I think it's just Paul Jordane. I think. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I will back. I'm going to follow you. Awesome, Talip. Thank you so much. Always, always, always love the. We always love the follows and the subs. Always love the follows and the subs. All right, guys. So now I realize the fix-a-flat's not working. We're still losing air, and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. And we had some really good conversations during this show, but I'm going to post those. That's going to be our own. That's going to be our own deal that we can do on there. That we can go back and watch. It's going to be on. I'll put it on YouTube, and probably maybe nah. I'll probably just keep it on I'll probably just keep it on YouTube. I'm probably going to keep a lot of the regular content that's not live stream stuff on YouTube. That seems to be the best platform. I do see that Odyssey is a new platform for videos that I'm probably going to start pushing onto as well, because that's like growing. So we got to jump on anything that's growing so that we can try to grab anybody who's on there. Oh, there you go. Oh, no shit. Talib, what's up, Talib? Talib has now jumped in on Instagram. What's up, Talib? Okay, I will find you on TikTok. Be right back. Well, just let me know. Let me know if you find me. My sister got me on TikTok. She has like 20, 30,000 followers on there. Seagull, glad that you're back, man. Glad that you're back. I'm glad you found me on Instagram at least. At least you found me on Instagram. That's good stuff. So it ends up being the air nozzle was cracked, and anytime you touch that little thing, that damn thing just pops off. I hate TikTok. I hate TikTok. I don't hate TikTok. I just treat it like I do Instagram videos. So most of my if you follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok, because most of my Instagrams I do as TikToks as well. But those are separate. And then sometimes I'll put it on the YouTube for the YouTube Shorts, because we got the YouTube Shorts now. So, but you gotta push your shit as much as you can at different places in different areas, and you gotta provide different forms of content now. Now we have like the short forms of content, and then we have the long forms of content. Obviously, I like the long forms of content. I'll get out here and I'll talk your head off all day, goddammit. But that's not necessarily what's going to help build your stuff up. I guess building your stuff up, you're going to have a little bit of the shorts. You're going to have a little bit of the regular stuff. You're going to have a little bit of the live streams. Live streams is my gravy, though. I love the live streams. This is the most fun stuff. But I realized that it was the air nozzle that was actually losing the air. So as we were going, me and Caesar were like, okay, we've already driven an hour away from where his car was. If I would have known, we would have just taken his car. It would have been fine. Would have just had to have gotten back, and, it would have just been a mess. But it's just one of those things where we were having this conversation. We were trying to figure out, okay, what do we do? What do we do? What are we going to do? So we were like, okay, well, we know that it's leaking air from the air nozzle. So we go to the air nozzle, put some glue on it. We go to Walmart. We stop at Walmart. We made like multiple stops now. And now we're kind of getting to the point to where we might like just make it just on time, which I don't like. We were supposed to be there early, but now it's everything's kind of ruined. Now everything's kind of messed up. And I'm hoping to fix it. And we got this last shot. So I'm like, okay, let's get us some super glue and put some super glue on that bitch, and then see if it's going to hold. And if it holds, then awesome. We'll get to Pittsburgh. We'll get back, and then I'll take care of my tire and whatever. So we look for some super glue. Found some super glue at Walmart. Went to Walmart. Found some super glue. Came outside. Put it on the parking. Put it on while we were in the parking lot. Put it on out there, and it was still leaking. I stopped back by a Wawa, put more air in it after we put the glue on it, started rolling again, and maybe we didn't give it enough time to dry, but I mean, how much time? Now we're losing so much time, it doesn't even seem like it's worth it. Now it's just like shit. What the hell? What am I going to do? What can I do? This is just, it's getting to the point where it's not even worth it. We might as well just not even go to the show. Because I'm sitting here like stressing out trying to get there, and Caesar's just like, man, don't stress out, brother. You know what to do. It's all good. There's no reason to be stressed. And he's got the right mentality, man. He's on the right track because he was so smooth and so calm. And I kept having these moments where I was like, motherfucker. And he's like, it's okay, man. So if we can't go, we can't go. If we can, we can. And it helped me stay in the moment to where I was like, okay, cool. It's not that big of a deal. Just my expectations of what we were going to have, I didn't have my expectations. So my ego or my expectations were hurt because I was expecting us to be able to have this whole experience doing a wrestling show over the weekend. And, I've done this 100 times, but it's always fun, and I always love doing it. But this time, of course, with the blowout, I was frustrated. I wanted to make sure that we got there, and now it's looking like we're not going to get there. So now, I thought that was the last resort, and then Caesar's like, well, what if we, find a tire shop? Maybe we could fire a tire shop. And I'm like, yeah, a tire shop will be perfect. We'll get a little tire, and we'll be good to go. It was at 3 p.m. on a Sunday in Frederick, Maryland, or north of Frederick, Maryland, actually away from past Hagerstown, Maryland, which I'm sure most people don't even know, how country bumpkin Hagerstown, Maryland is. But it gets country bumpkin the more you go out there. So there's less and less opportunities for us to get a new tire, and we Googled everywhere, and there was one place that said that it was open online, and we called them, and it was no answer. And it was just devastation. That was the last resort. The last resort was to try to get a tire. Now I can't get a tire. Okay, now I need to worry about getting my happy ass home so that I can get a tire on Monday whenever I get back, because now I got to work Monday and Tuesday. So now it's changed into a completely different problem. Now my original problem was just getting to the show. Now it's like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it back home tonight. And I might have, Caesar and I had a conversation where I was thinking about just staying with him for the night and then getting it figured out Monday morning. But then Monday morning, I wanted to make sure, I just wanted to get home. I wanted to get home so I could sleep in my own bed. I love my own bed. I miss my own bed. I prefer my own bed. And that's all I wanted. I was just begging for my own bed. So now, Caesar and I are having a conversation as we're heading back to the spot that we dropped it off at, his car off at. And I'm like, man, Caesar, I don't know if I'm going to make it back, but I want to make it back because there's a tire shop literally 5 minutes from my house. And they'll have everything I need, and I'll be good to go. I just need to get there. That's the complicated part. That's the hard part. Stephen Fowler, thank you for liking the page, brother. I appreciate it. Hey guys, and also Barry Jones is in the hospital, so let's give out some good vibes and good feelings to Barry Jones, because I know Barry Jones is not feeling too well, and he's going through some health stuff. So, and he's one of our regulars who's usually up in the chat having a good old time, but he's usually here for the wrestling episodes. Daystone Wolf is here. What's up, Daystone Wolf? How's it going, brother? Daystone Wolf has made it. I hope you had a good weekend, man. I'm just going over a little bit of my excursions over the weekend. What is up, Christopher Barclough? Thank you. Thank you for joining us as well, and thank you for clicking the like button. Put some end game on that damn tire. I tried to put some damn end game on that shit, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working, man. It just wasn't working. It was a mess. I had a mess with that shit. And now I'm like white-knuckling it, trying to get my happy ass home. Now I got an hour and some change to drive home on a tire that I know is really bad, that I know may pop out on me at any second. So that's fun. That's very fun. And that's going to be on the video too, so that's always fun. Daystone Wolf, it's been some time since I last watched it. It's been a long time, Daystone Wolf. We haven't seen you in a while, man. I'm glad that you're here. It's always good to see you. I'm just going over my weekend trip that I had over the weekend, where I did have a wrestling show that I needed to get to, but my tire had other things planned out for me. And now we're getting into the adventure of whenever I needed to get this new tire. So I took this happy-ass man in his happy-ass truck, which is me, and my happy-ass Jeep Cherokee. And I was like, okay, now I have to make it home. I have to make it home. If I can't make it home, fuck it. We'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it there. And I got AAA. I have AAA. So I would get that bitch towed and then send it there. So it's just one of those things. I would have gotten the baby towed and gotten it back home if I needed to. But I drove that baby an hour back, 2, 4, 6. I stopped every 20 minutes. 3 times I stopped in 1 hour because the air, I would fill it up to about 35, 40, close, and then it would drop. It would just start dropping. Thank you, Shy, for liking the page. Thank you so much. And what's up over there? Shy said hello over there on the Instagram and over here on Facebook. And then we got Christopher Barclough. What's up, Christopher Barclough? But anyway, I tried to put some endgame on that goddamn tire, and it didn't work. I tried to put some Fix-A-Flat on the tire, and it didn't work. I tried to do everything. I tried everything that I could, and I couldn't. I didn't get it to work. So I was like, I almost felt like a failure because I'm doing my goddamn best here, and it's still not good enough. It's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. But I drove back. I had to stop every 20 minutes, and now I'm like trying to figure out, okay, Wawa has free air. Sheetz has free air. Exxon doesn't have free air, but at least they have air. Who has air? As long as they have air, I don't give a shit. I'll pay $5 per air if I have to. 1 minute per. I'll pay $1 a minute. $5 for 5 minutes, even though I only need it for 30 seconds. I don't care. I just want to get home. Let's keep this baby up. So then as I was going, man, and this sucks because I'm just watching it drop. I'm watching the tire pressure drop every single time I'm on it. Every single time. It's ridiculous. And I'm trying to figure it out. But there's nothing to figure out. Just drive. Just drive. I had a decision to make. I was down to 14 PSI in my tire, and you know that's dangerous. And I had to decide to either drive 20 minutes to get to the gas station that's right by my house or stop. I decided to drive 20 minutes. And I'm driving this whole time like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. More? Nah, it wasn't. I'm trying to think if it was more stressful than whenever I was driving in that blizzard in Pittsburgh. Or the blizzard in Massachusetts. I did like the blizzard in Massachusetts. That was a fun one. That was a crazy one, too, though. That was a bunch of crazy shit. Shy, did you take your car to the gas station? You missed the whole story, Shy. You missed the whole story. Multiple gas stations. 3 on the way back. Daystone Wolf. It's been a time since just Jordane episode 100. I've been busy. Hey, man, I understand that, man. I've been busy too, Daystone Wolf. I got you. But that's how it goes, man. We ebb and flow. We get busy. We don't get busy. Sometimes I get you, Daystone Wolf, and I get Cryptics and Core Buttman. You guys kind of come in and come out, and as it is. But like y'all are regulars, so we know you, man. We know you. But how do you like the upgrades? The upgrades. I decided to find. I had this TV sitting here the whole time I started the goddamn show, but I was like, meh. But now it's so much. Well, Streamlabs OBS. Maybe OBS is good, but Streamlabs OBS is the shits, I think. Only the shits because I need a better computer. That's the only reason why. Oh, I missed. Sorry, I was on helping. No worries, Shy. You ain't got to apologize. It's all good. We can always go back. But I'm on my way home. I'm almost back. All I have to do is stop and get a little bit more air, and then I can park the car, and then we're good. I get that air, drive back home, park it, go back inside. It's like 9 or 10 o'clock at this point, and I'm tired as hell. I'm trying to think like, okay, what's my plans for tomorrow? Tomorrow is going to be, let's see. I have to get a new tire. So then I go to the tire place that's by my house, and I just wanted a cheap. I just wanted a cheap used tire, and I was like, okay, guys, hey, you have a tire for 2015 Jeep Cherokee? Look at the size. They looked at the size, went back and looked at all their stuff. No go, no tire, no size here. Sorry. So now I got to go to another spot. And I'm avoiding going to the new places because I just want to get a used tire because I want to buy, when I buy all 4 of them, I want to buy them all at the same time. I don't want to buy a brand new one right now when it's not necessary for me to buy a brand. So I'm going to get this one to last a little while until the others are worn out a little bit more, and then I'll replace them all. That's just easier for me. That's how I like to do it. And this time wasn't working that way. I had to put that baby in there, and as soon as I put it in there, he was like, hey, man, it's going to cost you a little bit to get this tire. Got the tire. As he's going, he realizes, he's like, oh, shoot, man, you did need a new tire, but you also need a new stem. And I was like, yeah, the stem, I got to get a new stem. Let's go on and replace that stem too. Turns out my stem, obviously, because I've been sitting here looking at the pressure. I've been looking at the pressure reading. It has a sensor on it, and he's like, dude, the sensor's going to cost you like $115 extra to put the sensor in there, or it can be $15 to do a regular one. And I was like, fucking do the regular one. Do the regular one. Do the regular one. I'm not going to let you charge me bullshit horseshit for a sensor and a tire pressure for a tire pressure reader sensor in my tire, and I'm not going to spend $100 for it. I'll go to Amazon. I went to Amazon and looked up the same exact one that fit into my tire, and it was $15. So now, the next time I get my oil changed, which is coming up very quickly, when I get my oil changed, I'll just get them to put that into the tire. That'll probably cost another $15, $20, maybe $30. So that's $45 compared to $100. So fuck that, not playing that game. At least I knew enough to be able to do that. But still, it's just one of the things. What are you going to do? I spent all day yesterday trying to find a tire and then trying to find a sensor. And then I still don't have the sensor, but I'm not really that worried about it because I've got the sensor on the way. I already ordered the damn thing. And now whenever I get my oil changed, I'll just get that fixed too. Because every time I start my car, it says, oh, you gotta work on you gotta do some maintenance on your freaking tire pressure gauges. Your tire pressure gauges are messed up. I know. I took them out. Well, I didn't take them out, but we took them out because it's not working. They're not working. They're broken. They're broken. Daystone Wolf, the TV is a nice touch. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Oh, no, I missed. Sorry, I was on a call helping a friend. No worries, Shy. Your current setting is awesome. A pro setting by a pro wrestler with a pro podcast. Hell yeah. Hey, Jess Consanti, thank you so much. Casatini. Sorry, Jess Casatini. Thank you for liking the page, and go on and like that stream. Go on and subscribe. Go on and all that other good stuff. You guys know that. Daystone Wolf, bad buffer. I just experienced the screen turning black until rebooting. Oh no. Let me see here. Keyframe rape is messed up again. I see it now. We're messed up on both again. Oh no. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna have. I should have time tomorrow. If I don't have time tomorrow, I will have time. I should have some time tomorrow. Because I don't have time on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. I got a little bit more work I got to do on this damn thing, though. But that's just part of the game, guys. That's just part of the game. I can't be too mad about it, and I do apologize that the damn thing is still doing that and rebooting. But God, I hate that. Lori said, my tire light is always on. Yeah, exactly. My, My check engine light is always on. And then all it is just a sensor saying to check the engine. That's it. There's nothing wrong with the engine. I just got to pay $100 to get it fixed. But I don't feel like that. I'm sure there's a way to fix it, though. I've got to find a way. There's got to be a way, man. All right, guys. I'm going to head to the bathroom one more time. And then we will finish up and we will get on out of here. But that was my story for the day. So if you guys got anything that y'all want to talk about, go on and hit it up into the chat. I'll go on and read the chats once we get back into here. We can have a little bit of conversation, or we can just continue on and finish up. But Give me 1 sec. Let me go to the restroom real quick, and I will BRB. Yeah. I am back now. We're back now. Only for a little bit, but you know how that is. Shy said, "What? I missed so much. What are you leaving so? Why are you leaving so soon?" Yeah, because that was the story for the day, and I don't want to jump into what I have for tomorrow. So tomorrow, for Wrestling Wednesday, we have Scott Hall's 30 for 30. I finally got to go back, and I know that this one's a lot older. It's an older episode. But maybe I'll do, I'm going to do that. I watched most of the Scott Hall 30 for 30, and maybe I'll do the Jake the Snake Redemption one. Maybe I'll do that one too, so that we can have a little bit to talk about for our wrestling episode. But yeah, you did. You missed so much, Shy. This whole story was I was just complaining about my tire though, because my tire went flat. I missed the show. I did get some good hangout time with my friend, which is always good. It's always good to, if anything, just have some good socializing time with your friends, and just be able to have like that type of interaction, which just helps you clear your mind. It just helps you overall with everything, So anyway, guys, do y'all got anything y'all want to talk about before we jump off here? Because I'm about to jump off here. I have a little bit more work that I have to do. And then, that's how it goes. What's up, Allison? How are you? We are at the end of the show today. We're at the end of the show right now, and I'm getting ready for one more. I got another run I got to do. So I've got a lot of different exercises and different workouts that I'm about to be participating in, and a bunch of different things that are coming up that I have to get physically prepared for. And I have been physically hurt, guys, for like the past year. I've really not felt like myself at all. And I went to a rehab place and not a rehab place like drugs or anything, but a rehab physical personal training, physical therapy place, and just had a conversation with them in there. And they didn't think that my issues were too serious, but they could be serious in the future, which is what I want to avoid. So they gave me a bunch of different workouts for me to do, and I have to do it every single day. The real Nick Williams. Yo, brother, you got a TikTok? I do have a TikTok. Paul Jordane or Endgame Jordane. One of the two. See if you can find me on there, though. Endgame Jordane or Paul Jordane. It might just be Paul Jordane, because I think I stopped the Endgame Jordane thing. I'm going to try to get rid of all the Endgame Jordane stuff. We're going back to just Jordane for a while, until I figure out exactly what direction I want to go with myself in my wrestling career. Bye-bye! Take care, Shy. We'll see you later, Shy. But, where were we? Yeah, I think that's everything, guys. I think that's everything. I hope that everybody had a great, great, great day today. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. Tomorrow for our wrestling episode, we'll be doing Scott Hall's 30 for 30, and then maybe a little bit of the Jake the Snake. I don't know. I might find something else that I want to watch more, maybe. Michigan Girl, it's Endgame Jordane on TikTok. Thank you, Michigan Girl. So if you do want to find me, if you do want to find me on TikTok, it's Endgame Jordane on TikTok. Damn it, why did I do that? See, I'm ruining why did I do that to myself? Why did I do that to myself? I want to get rid of freaking Endgame Jordane, but, you know. Daniel A. Hey, Jordane. How's everyone doing? What's up, Daniel A.? How are you, buddy? Everyone is doing well here. I just got finished up. We're at the end of the live stream right now. I just finished up complaining to everybody about my damn tire going out on me and making me miss a show. But that's okay, because sometimes you can't control things that happen in your life. And one of the big things about this, and this is a good caveat that we can do. This is our, if you will, you remember when Jerry Springer would have his final thoughts? We're going to have some Jerry Springer final thoughts. So the Jerry Springer final thoughts are going to be, in a situation like that you can't predict, when something comes at you, when something jumps at you, because we always have things in life that is always going to jump at us, no matter how prepared you are or not. You can be as prepared as possible, but there's going to be something that happens to you throughout the day that you do not expect. Even though, 9 out of 10 times, majority of the things we do every day, it kind of gets monotonous. So it is what it is, Is using the Streamlab the only way to donate? No, I have PayPal, I have Venmo, and I have all that stuff, but I need to put that information into the description, which I'll get that done tomorrow, and we'll have all that stuff squared away. I meant to do that today, but I had a lot of stuff that I had to prepare for. Like, I was doing some editing and stuff like that, getting my Monday video ready, because I need to get my Monday videos ready now. Let me go back over here to Instagram. Sorry, I missed live working. Have a good evening, handsome. Thank you, Patricia. It's all good, Patricia. I'm glad that you're here now. I'll just text you mine because I can't find you, brother. That's okay. That's okay, Nick Williams. I'll find you. And then Shy, that's a great name. But why do you want to get rid of Endgame Jordane? Because the Endgame thing. People annoy me by saying, "Oh, Endgame, Marvel, comics, comic books." I don't know. It was the ending. It was the ending of a fucking. It's the ending of a chess move. It's the end. That's the end game. The end. You're in the end game when it's checkmate. It's time. It's time to go. That's the end game. That was why. That was my original motivation for Endgame Jordane. But then Marvel came out and did the whole Endgame comic book thing, and then everybody thought that I was ripping off fucking shit that I never watched and seen and read or anything like that before. So it's just one of those things. There's not much you can do. There's not much you can do about it. It is what it is. Lori, I like the Endgame name. Yeah, it's kind of stuck with me now. It does have alliteration, guys. It does have alliteration. I don't know. Maybe maybe you guys are making me think about it a little bit more. Maybe you guys are making me think about it just a little bit more. Ha ha ha, that's fine. Time is not far where the world will know the Endgame Jordane more than Marvel. Oh, look at that, Shy. Look at that. Putting me over. Putting me over, baby. Putting me over. That's the plan, Shy. That's the plan. You always want them to have the best. You always want the best for the people you care about. And I want the best for the people that I don't care about, because I don't care about most people, but I want the best for you. I make myself laugh sometimes. Cool. Good episode, guys. Let me make sure. Oh, and then Thursday we have Feminist Boys. Feminist Boys. So there's like a music video where these moms like got these little boys to say that they're feminist, but they're not feminist kids. They're just feminizing kids. Like, if you're a feminist kid, then you support women in like women's pursuit of their own freedoms and stuff. Like, that's a feminist. Like, if you're a feminist, you support women and you support their struggle for their equality. But if you're feminizing kids, you're just trying to make the boys seem more like girls. And that's what this music video looks like. But we're going to break down the music video because I wish I had Dreama here. It's always fun with Dreama here when we cover the LGBT stuff because she's a lesbian and she's into it. But Maybe I can get her to come on for a couple minutes on Zoom or something like that. But that's going to be a fun one to talk about. Maybe controversial. Not really. Not really. It's not really I mean, I guess it's controversial basing it off of whatever, but not really. Not if you're just having a real conversation, you know. What else we got? Not in my house. Not in my house is going to be a thing. Oh, and then Bam, not allowed on Jackass anymore. And I didn't realize that Bam wasn't allowed in Jackass anymore. So that'll be an interesting thing to see. And apparently he was crying and stuff. So that's going to be a fun one to look up. But we'll probably do that on Thursday. And then Friday is going to be an open show. We're not sure about Friday. I'm going to head back on to the chats real quick before we get out of here. And then we'll rock and roll. So thank you guys for joining. Make sure that you click that like button. Click that share button. Click that subscribe button. Y'all know that deal. Linda Beth Barker, are you ever coming back to MCW? I think about MCW a lot. I love everybody there. I just kind of fell off. I just kind of fell off at MCW. I love MCW. I want to come back, and that's probably all on me. So eventually, yes, Linda, I will be back, but I have to make sure that I'm available enough to be able to help out with everybody there, with the other places that I help out with as well, because I have to make sure that I'm more dedicated to wrestling nowadays. I need to be more dedicated to wrestling. So yes, just in time, Linda. Just give me a little bit of time. It is all a work in progress. And then Daystone Wolf had his emoji. Which emoji is that, Daystone Wolf? Which emoji did you send, Daystone Wolf? I want to know. Shy, bye once again. Happy birthday week, Ron. Is it my birthday week? Or is it next week? I thought next week was my birthday. I don't remember. Either this week or next week. But, you know. You guys know it is what it is. Pixel Bob. Oh, Pixel Bob. Like Bob the Builder? Pixel Bob the Builder? Oh, man. That's true. And that is my birthday. So anyway, guys. Let's see. Shy. So we will celebrate the whole week. There we go. Bob Ross. Oh, Bob Ross. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good shit, Daystone Wolf. Good shit. All right, guys. Thank you. Oh. You know, and I got a hole in my shirt. What the fuck is this? We'll end it on that shit. Good night, guys.